Hello there, YouTube land. Welcome back. Well, since it's that winter holiday season, we thought it'd be a good idea to make a list of all the Krampus films that have been made to date. Granted, Krampusnacht was December 5th, but I think you can get away with watching Krampus films clear until January, so that gives you a little time to find some of these. So let's get into it. The very first Krampus film was made in 1965, and it's called Krampus und Angelika. It's a made-for-TV film from Germany starring Dago Elfriede Iral as Angelika and Ernst Stankowski as Krampus. Then in 1969 we have Der Krampus, which is another made-for-TV German film that deals with the legend of Krampus. Then we fast forward a whole bunch of years. So the next horror film that featured Krampus was in 2010, and it's Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale. It features a horned monster which is trapped in ice that many people assume is Krampus. Then in 2013 we have Krampus the Christmas Devil, which is about a police officer who is obsessed with looking for the person who kidnapped him when he was a child. When the other children start vanishing, signs lead him to believe that the kidnapper might just be Krampus. Also in 2013, we have Night of the Krampus, which is a short, low-budget follow-up to the horror comedy film The Night Shift. And it features suburban kids that begin missing in the weeks leading up to Christmas, and an investigator starts suspecting that it's the handiwork of Krampus. Then in 2015, we have a bunch of Krampus films. So we start with A Visit from Krampus, which mixes Krampus, psychedelic mushrooms, and the Nordic god Odin for one horrible Christmas Eve. Then we have the best-known Krampus film, which is simply called Krampus. And it's about a young boy named Max that has a dysfunctional family, and they lead him to stop believing in Christmas, which catches Krampus' attention, and chaos ensues. Then we have A Christmas Horror Story, also from 2015. Has William Shatner playing a jovial, drunken radio DJ. And if that isn't a tongue twister, I don't know what is. But he's the glue that holds together 4 interwoven Christmas stories, 2 of which involve Krampus. Then we have Krampus the Reckoning. Zoe is adopted by abusive people after her biological parents die, but unbeknownst to anyone, Zoe has a special friend, a demon by the name of Krampus. Interesting, Krampus in this film kills people by burning them alive. Then we have Krampus 2, The Devil Returns from 2016. This is a sequel to Krampus the Christmas Devil. 5 years after the events of the first film, retired cop Jeremy Duffin returns to find help with the Yuletide demon that punishes naughty children. In this version, both Santa Claus and Krampus are evil, and they team up and beat a child to death with a stick. Yeah. Then we have Krampus Unleashed, which is a follow-up to Krampus the Reckoning, and this deals with a group of people who are seeking buried treasure. Unfortunately, they dig up an ancient summoning stone that awakens Krampus. During a scene early in the film, Krampus fights a group of cowboys and wins. That's kind of odd. Then in 2017 we have Mother Krampus, and Krampus is a woman in this version, sort of. This film resurrects another ancient German folk tale, the tale of Frau Perchta, a witch who haunts the 12 days of Christmas and kidnaps a different child each night. The legend bears a striking resemblance to the legend of Krampus. This movie has the kidnappings happen in 1921, and then happening again in 1992, at which point the townsfolk hang the woman they think is responsible for the murders. Upon being hanged, the woman vowed to return in 25 years to wreak vengeance once again. 25 years later, children start vanishing. Then in 2018 we have Krampus Origins. Even though the legend of Krampus is ancient, this film creates a fake origin story of Krampus as happening during World War I. In it, a group of American soldiers find a talisman that is able to summon the legendary demon. When all the soldiers are killed in battle, one of their widows receives the talisman. She works at an orphanage, which is filled with children for Krampus to enjoy. Then we have Mother Krampus 2, Sleigh Ride, 2018. This is the sequel to Mother Krampus, and it's about 4 women in Cleveland, Ohio who are performing community service on Christmas night. When they finally arrive at the final house for the evening, a nice old lady welcomes them into her home, at which point they realize she's not nice at all. Then, in 2019, we have Black Christmas, which this is the remake of the 1974 Black Christmas film, but this was directed by Sophia Takal. She took the slasher film and remade it with suggestions of Krampus folklore. Then, finally, we have Krampusnacht, 2019. After misbehaving all night at a Christmas celebration, young Hans hears the story of Krampus, the legendary demon known to punish children when they've been naughty. Little does he know what awaits him when the lights go out. So to date, that is all of the Krampus films that have been made. I have a feeling there's going to be a bunch more. So if you're in the mood for something different, check out some of these. A bunch of them are on Tubi for free, so this is definitely the time to check out Krampus films. So comment down below with what is your favorite Krampus film to date. And until next time,